Hey, what's the deal? What's the deal? I got something I want to say this morning. I woke up real early, but that's not the point. Uh, I was watching something on TV while I'm sitting here cooking breakfast. Bam, bam. You know, it dawned on me. They brought up Theodore Roosevelt, President Theodore Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt as they called him, and they said Teddy Roosevelt won the Nobel Peace Prize for ending the Russian-Japanese War. Okay, okay, okay. He ended one war, right? Now, some motherfuckers are going to get mad at me about this, but I don't give a fuck. Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize, and he ended no wars. It's his first term, probably the first, within the first year of his first term. He ended no wars, but they gave him the Nobel Peace Prize. I guess, hey, get your ass back in here, bro. Boy, this dog, I love him to death, but he's just mischievous as he can be. But anyway, he ended no wars. First term, first year, got a Nobel Peace Prize for nothing. Right? Trump, again, speaking of the devil. Speaking of the devil, he just pops up on my TV. He was a good speaker. The problem is, he was a shyster. And above all else, he was bisexual. Well, he is bisexual. Ain't was. You are if you're still alive. You don't stop being, nigga. He's a bisexual. But anyway, he didn't end no wars. No wars. He only started or perpetuated wars. But he got the Nobel Peace Prize. That makes the Nobel Peace Prize a pointless celebration, a pointless accolade, if you will. I don't see it as really serving any purpose other than giving a motherfucker an Oscar or an Emmy or a Grammy or some shit like that in Hollywood. The same fake celebrity as governs what happens in Hollywood governs what happens in global politics when it comes to that Peace Prize. It's given to people who don't deserve it. Like I said, Trump has so far ended 8 wars, and he's about to end that war in Ukraine and Russia. And they haven't even thought about giving. They gave a woman in Venezuela this year the Nobel Peace Prize. Why? I don't understand why she got it. But then they came up with some glib excuse as to why she got it and Trump didn't get it, even though at that time he had already ended 8 wars. He had negotiated settlements to 8 wars. And he's working on his 9th. Now, motherfuckers don't like Trump. I don't care. So what, nigga? You don't like him for all the wrong reasons. You don't like him because the mainstream corporate media has told you not to like Trump. Rather than not liking him for your own reasons. You come up with the same talking points and reasons the media has repeated time and again about the man, and you just pick up on that and run with it. That's some dumb shit. That's some unintelligent shit. You can't come up with your own reasons why you don't like this man. You can't give me one fucking reason why you don't like Donald Trump. You niggas used to rap about him. Oh, I want to be in Trump Tower. Oh, I want to be like Trump. But now it's like Trump is a racist. Trump is a fat nigga. You parroting what them motherfuckers, them white liberals on TV is telling you to say. That's no different than these black politicians who are nothing but lapdogs and tack dogs, and these black celebrities who are the same thing for these white liberals with all the money. The same motherfuckers that you want to excoriate today, Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein and all these perverts in Hollywood, you want to excoriate these motherfuckers today because they've been exposed for being child molesters and pedophiles. You want to excoriate them today. But them is the same motherfuckers you hobnobbed with when they were popular. So miss me with all that old fake indignation about Trump. I don't hate nobody. I hate what people do, but I don't hate people. I know there's an influence behind that. It could be evil, it could be malicious, it could be malignant, whatever the hell it is, it makes people bad. I don't hate people. I hate their ideas and I hate what they do. Right? But stop hating on people, man. Trump ain't to be hated on. You need to watch what he does and see what he's doing, and stop using. You're gonna benefit from what he's doing. You're gonna get a $2,000 check in a few months. He did that. He did the COVID checks. You benefited from that, but you're still hating the man. Tried to look out for you, not because he wanted to get reelected. He did it because he thought Americans deserved it in a time of hardship. When the Chinese and the Democrats had used COVID-19 to try to destroy our country, and they damn near did. They were working on it. They were working on it. They were working on it, boy. They had changed damn near so far the superficial fabric of America with all this LGBTQ, HLLTT, all that old weird shit. Kids getting transgender changes and kids being taught to be homosexuals at early ages in kindergarten and preschool, and what the hell was that all about? Tell me, what was that all about? See, when you got people promoting shit like that, talking about men dressed in, men dressed in women's clothing in the U.S. military and doing drag queen shows in the U.S. military and the Navy, and come on, man, that's weird. Trump them ended all that. Like, wait a minute, that weakens our country. How the hell are we supposed to fight countries like China and Russia and North Korea or any other adversary? It could be Al Qaeda or ISIS or whoever. And we got motherfuckers running around here talking about they're women and they're really men, and they're men and they're really women in our military, man. The strength of a nation is in its ability to defend itself. You cannot defend your nation. You cannot be a strong nation if you got problems like that infecting some of the most fundamental institutions of your nation. That's a psychosis that should have been and that is now being weeded out. I like Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War. I like him. That's a real soldier right there. Yeah, that cat is hardcore. I like his thoughts. He got a powerful mind. Motherfuckers might not like him, but you don't like Trump either. You don't like nothing Trump do. Like he said, I could come up with the cure for cancer. And the Democrats and the liberals and the leftists would still hate me. That's a damn shame. When you are infected with that level of hatred, you don't deserve to be around here. You need to go to another fucking country, man. Go to country hate. Country hate. There's a lot of them in Africa and the Middle East you can go to. There's a lot of wars over there right now. Domestic and civil wars and internal wars. And you go over there and deal with that shit. You're trying to create the same shithole over here in America, but it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Americans, real patriot Americans ain't gonna let that happen. We love this country. I love what I got in America, man. Freedom. I love that. You go some fucking place else and you won't have freedom. What you're gonna have is servitude and slavery. And motherfuckers that look like me are absolutely 100% averse. That's diametrically opposed to slavery. Right? My ancestors on both sides of the spectrum. When I say both sides, I mean on the Native American side and on the African side, know what slavery was. Unfortunately, we had Africans and Native Americans enslaving people from Africa. But we're not going to say white people. No, white people and Arabs today. Arabs are enslaving Africans today. So y'all get a bar of that. Figure that one out. Right? They're enslaving Africans right now. These Arabs, the same ones that's pushing Islam on your ass. Yeah, they sneaky with it. So y'all better wake the fuck up. Wake up. Get ready. This shit about to get to cracking. Believe me. I don't know how long from now, but it's gonna get to cracking. You better wake your asses up for real.